Okay, YouTube. So I see this all the time, and this is really a safety hazard too. And in Philadelphia, excuse me, Philadelphia and Pennsylvania, this fails. You cannot get your vehicle inspected unless you're at a scab shop in Philadelphia. So Pennsylvania's inspection program, and I am a PA safety inspector. I keep my license current even though I'm not in PA. I have my emissions waivers license. I keep that current. And I have my emissions inspector license, and I keep that current at a shop that I do work for over in Philly. Even though I don't use it, I'm very familiar with.
And it allows you to challenge PA inspections.
And I can, and that's a L1 equivalent course. Just if anyone doesn't know it, you know, some of the guys in Pennsylvania are really talented, and they put you take the test, and you go through a really, you know, exam and paperwork and all that stuff, and you have to know what you're doing. And that's why they don't give those licenses out. You have to know what you're doing. So this is New Jersey, where you can drive any POS on the road with. So it's, and how many times I see this, that people are driving down the road, and then this piece here is just flapping away. I mean, how much in duct tape did they waste on here? There's just layers and layers and layers.
This looks like Gorilla Tape too. Like
and layers
like the
of duct
expensive
tape.
Shit. So that's probably $40 in duct tape holding that.
So if you have full coverage, right, and years ago your full coverage deductibles weren't what they were today, but what would this cost if you called it into your insurance company if you had a decent deductible? This is $500 on the low or $250 on the low. Mm-hmm. But then if you're the kind of person that had the high tier, that, you know, which was it's not a good decision, this could cost you $3,000 in a deductible. And sometimes I just question why that wouldn't you get this fixed. For one, it looks horrible in your community. It looks horrible everywhere you go. And I say, image isn't everything, but perception is. So if I see this car driving next to me, I start thinking, all right, something's going on financially, right? Mm-hmm. Do they have a driver's license? Are they under the influence?
Can they drive?
Can they drive? Do they have insurance? Do they have registration? This is all the shit that I start to think about as I'm driving down the road next to this car, and then I see the bumpers flapping and falling off.
If I ever see somebody with a smashed up front end, I don't get in front of them.
Yeah, I kind of stay far away from this. Yeah. And then what happens too with this, the fender liner could get wrapped up in the wheel and cause this wheel to lock up and crash, or cut a brake line or an ABS harness or anything. There is so much unsafe shit going on here. And then in New Jersey, a cop will drive right by you just like this and do nothing. Yep. Go through New Jersey State Inspection, no problem as long as your engine light's on. They'll give you a nice little sticker saying your car's good to go, and they'll just keep driving it until the wheels fall off.